Thank you very much. I am extremely happy and delighted to be present here, and I am thankful to the organizers of this function and respected dignitaries in the dais, particularly Sujukta Ravidas, who is the president of this today's meeting, and who is very practical, pragmatic, and dynamic, bold man in the media circle, well-known figure in the media circle, and Sujukta N.P. Das, who was able administrator, and he was the collector of the Avagad, and he has proved as the most efficient, dynamic administrator in the administration of the government of Odisha, and Madam Swarna Madam in the dais, who was retired from as an associate professor from the college under Odisha educational system. Other dignitaries in the dais, and my dear friends. We know, as the chief guest, I will make this discussion in a broader perspective. We know man is a rational animal, man is very modern, man is advancing in the sphere of man is civilized, man is becoming modern and belongs to the high-tech regime, but this human intellect has created all divisions and all discriminations. Caste is the creation of the man, and the strong is exploiting and subduing the weaker section always. Religion, caste, subdues, subcaste, all kinds of narrow groups, and inter-caste conflict is very worse, and we should remove inter-caste differences. Our society is value-based, and we need knowledge-based society. And there is potential harmony and universal synergy, but we have created the chaos. We have created the mess out of caste, out of religion, out of gender, and we should lead the entire society with humanistic perspective by breaking the caste boundary, caste system. Because humanity is my race and love is my religion. And we at least should not forget, man has two fundamental characteristics. Life has two fundamental characteristics. One is the instinct to survive, and which leads to self-preservation, self-imprisonment, and perpetuation. Second characteristics of life is the passion to expand and to remain unbounded, to be part of the infinite. And religion and the caste system inhibits and becomes the real barrier to expand, to understand the immensity of life, and strong exploit the weak. And we have killed one Kansa, but we can never kill Kansatva. We have killed one Ravana, but we never kill the Ravanatva. It persists. Corruption along with the exploitation continues in the whole country. Therefore, our Gita, which is not merely a religious book, but it's a wonderful path of humanism and secularism. It is the voice of the Lord Sri Krishna. It generates Krishna consciousness. It is one thread by which all flowers can be a beautiful garland. It is not confined to Hinduism, because it says Vasudeva Kutumbakam. So, enter earth is the vision of human race. We must revitalize our community. We are fortunate that we are born in this community, and we must be happy and proud of what we have been endowed with. We are proud to belong to the bottom of the pyramid. We should become the Sarathi of the entire universal society. Sarathi is the torch bearer of the warrior class. The Gita has 10 important spiritual principles. The first one is wrong thinking is the only problem of life, and right knowledge therefore is the ultimate solution to all our problems. Second, selflessness is the only way to progress, happiness and prosperity. Third, every act can be act of prayer, and there is no need to go to the temple or the church or the masjid. Fourth, renounce the ego and rejoice the bliss of infinite. And fifth, connect the higher consciousness to the universal, to the Almighty daily at every moment. Seventh, see the divinity all around you. Give priority to the divinity. Eighth, live what you learn and what you observe, what you experience, and have enough surrender to see the truth as it is. Truth exists whether the man acknowledges it or not. Being good is the reward in itself. And the last one is choosing the right over the pleasant is the sign of true strength of the man. We are not really weak. Therefore, we are not weak, we are not inferior, we are not backward. So we need not be vehement, because the weak lawyer argues vehemently when he has no strong points. Pandit is not really Pandit. Pandit only preaches. But the real knowledge, original knowledge, is created by the illiterate people like Bhima Bhoi, who says, "Mo jivan pache narke padithau, jagata udhara ho." That is a wider vision. That is the universal vision of the man who is illiterate. We have to raise the consciousness among our community, and we should not try to be superior or act as the higher caste to dominate another lower caste or any other caste, any other class. Our quality of thought, our approach should be inclusive and permissive enough to move the mainstream of human society. As a result, the arrogance of so-called higher caste people will be faded away, will be washed away. Then our quality of life is not exactly materialistic life, but value-based. Can spearhead the social movement towards casteless society. We must remove all dogmas, all kinds of illiteracy, kusanskar, all blind beliefs, unemployment, female illiteracy, child labor, girl child labor, dropout among the girl child, and low health status of the female, child trafficking, women trafficking, sex trafficking, prostitution, dowry, indebtedness, and alcoholism, and all kinds of really rigid customs and among our people. And we have to break this narrow boundary and narrow circle of all caste in order to spread the message of spirituality, humanity, and universality. We have to delink ourselves from casteism and human insensitivity. All structures must be broken, because darkness itself is not a problem. We should not fight against darkness. Darkness is not a problem. Absence of light is the problem. And light is necessary to remove the darkness. We should not fight against hatred. Hatred is not a problem. Discrimination is not a problem. But absence of love is the real problem. Love is necessary to remove the hatred. Absence of human consciousness is the real problem. Therefore, we must spread education, because education is an empowerment. Our rationality is not reality, and education is based on mere dualism, if not casteism. Education is not neutral. Education, economic development or technology is not neutral. It is rather divisive. Education is meaningless if it is not socially relevant. Education should raise self-confidence, self-realization, Atma Vishwas, Atma Shakti, Atma Shanti. It must raise self-motivation and self-correction. Education is necessary to remove all discrimination, income inequality, social polarization, but strong is not strong, weak is not weak. This dichotomy, strong and weak, it goes against the humanity and universality. We should not add further problem to solve one problem. Therefore, being conscious of our own community is good but not enough. This consciousness should be elevated to higher level where people feel ashamed of. We should not consolidate or should not unite to build a fort against other caste to prove our superiority over other caste. We should not talk against other caste or religion. Casteism will be automatically faded by our love and simplicity, which is nothing but Krishna consciousness. As we evolve, we as a social group should move towards humanism. Other castes will automatically follow. In the long run, intra-caste differences should be removed. Lastly, mankind has lost the sense of direction with materialistic development. Now the society has become rudderless and there is no perspective. Crisis of values and crisis of relation can be protected by Christian consciousness, and the caste-neutral society has to be value-centric. And we should be practitioner of humanism, and we should build the mainstream of humanism. All low caste and high caste people will gradually join by breaking their caste boundaries. Good of one is contained in the good of all. We should shun the attitude of discrimination. We should be more inclusive. Our posterity should not be ahead of us, and it is a crime when our new generation is behind us or regress or remain exploited or neglected like our generation. With higher consciousness, with Krishna consciousness, then life yields sweetness and happiness. Whole universe yields us. It should be part of social transformation and humanism and new humanism. Thank you again, Sri Ravi Behra and Ravi Das and other guests and all the organizers of this meeting. Thank you very much.